a game called MLB, and my name is Jose, and we're gonna play some MLB. So yeah, hopefully people will like my
Minor League Baseball. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Springfield Cardinals. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to the manager. He loves how they compete.
First delivery to him on the way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. Striding into the box, Jason Milligan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Got him. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Leroy comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Working to escape the first inning jam. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Stepping in, Sean Tejada. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Sean Tejada.
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gann has it in his tracks. 1 out.
well, 2 pitches, two pitches,
so
1 out.
In now, Greg Kloboff. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Chris Lopez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no. So striding forward now, Robbie McGraw is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Lott comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Edgar Benitez will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Rodriguez has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Ready for another chance? Terrence Gore, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Terrence Gore.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Milligan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Aaron Luke.
Aaron Luke comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, if you love pitching
Hopefully
and
I
defense,
get some viewers
this has been
and some
a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And another foul ball.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Billy Leroy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Vila has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Into the box, Sean Tejada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sean Tejada
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, they got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Kloboff comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Chris Lopez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Ready now, Robbie McGraw. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Robbie McGraw.
Popped high in the air. Rosado is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
So far, my character is going
ready for another shot now.
6 scoreless innings, just about.
2 tries so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tap down the line. Gonna be a tough play. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is a situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders. Balls put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit it. You see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And there's ball 2 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Ready once again, Aaron Luke. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out.
And this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And this is in the air now, out to left. Lott is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Sean Tejada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lott is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Striding in once again, Greg Plava. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. On the ground up the middle. Now at the plate, Chris Lopez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chris Lopez is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike.
And I'm already tiring out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And, oh, look out. Up and in, and nearly took his head off. High pop-up. Vila is calling for it. And that's the third out. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the eighth, straight in. Digging in once again, Edgar Benitez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Hit on the ground to short. Brito scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping up now, Terrence Gore. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air.
I got it.
Vila is over now, and he's got it for round number 2. Now at the plate, Jason Milligan. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's ends as a...
And that will conclude that game. I went a complete game with my character. Since I was the pitcher, I went complete game. And I only allowed 2 hits. Not bad, but...
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the into the box now. Fred Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hey, Char, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2. And all of a sudden, you're sitting here in the 4th game going, this game is critical for us to split this series and feel good about ourselves.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know, I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy.
Hi.
Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited
What's
about
up?
playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Baldwin becomes out number 2 this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit
Hey,
late on.
Wells Power, what's up?
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Vila has got it, and the side is retired. We played an inning, still 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Haller comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball.
And there was a foul ball.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for
As
the
you
out.
know, that's my
Here's how the
created
visitors are lined up defensively, courtesy of Majestic.
created
And
player.
these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often.
I'm doing good.
You have to earn it to beat them.
Yeah, the picture that you see on the mound, that's me. That's my
In the
created
windup
player.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the
I
ground.
named them after me.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Here we go, right now, fella.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And a fastball.
Hey.
Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Whoa.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play.
You gotta love this at bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th ball he's fouled off in this at bat.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, Minnie.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat. Standing in, Eduardo Delgado. He comes into play with a batting
Hey,
average in
Wells,
the
don't forget to
respectable
subscribe to my
270s.
channel.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Left side, to his left, Adams. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Standing in, Herb Lynn. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. In there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Rob Calderon. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time.
All right, this is going to be a strikeout.
And
Dang.
again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Dang, this guy is hard to put away.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Scott Akins will be next. Swinging a little blooper to center. Lott on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Scott Akins. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Popped up. Vila is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number. Digging in to try it again, Fred Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
3 pitches,
climb the ladder
3
all the
pitches,
time, and that's
and
pretty
he's
much what he
about
did
to
right
sit
there.
down.
When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That falls right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Cunningham is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Roger Baez.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Another 0-2 home. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Haller. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lott has it in his sights, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Santana comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Hey, Wells,
play, 2 down.
did you subscribe to my channel?
Now at the plate, Eduardo Delgado. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Just got a piece of it.
If you subscribe to my channel, I'll subscribe to yours.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete, and we still have no. Ready for another chance? Herb Lynn. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Rob Calderon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Now batting, Scott Akins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. We're through 6 full. Striding in once again, Fred Gamble. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Saul is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
That was a close one.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Ready once again, Roger Baez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it
What's
again.
up?
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Grounded, foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And this is fouled at the plate.
That is the 8th foul ball in this at-bat. I mean, golly, he's seeing a lot of pitches. He's just spoiling everything till he gets one he can handle.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. The perfection continues. 21 straight. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Howard. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Throw on to first in time right away.
Aaron, you have a YouTube channel?
A pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Sliced hard on the ground. Adams is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Eduardo Delgado is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of a benevolent out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. You got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 24 have been set down. 3 left.
Your attention, please.
Dino Montes comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Travelers, no runs on no hits.
Wells Power. What does your picture look like? So I can subscribe to you. What does your 'cause I wanted to. Can you subscribe to my channel?
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Springfield Cardinals and the Northwest Arkansas Natural. Edmund Siffel, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matty's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Now in the box, Edgar Benitez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Edgar Benitez.
And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, nobody away.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Brito fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Aaron, you still there?
So striding in, Al Dubois took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
And the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Saul over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless.
Aww.
At the plate, Jason
I think I'm gonna get
Milligan.
Aaron.
We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Jason Milligan.
I'm gonna give Aaron a hug.
Takes a fastball on
Let's
the
just play.
inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Gann waits on it. 1 out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. This team is going to be busy in the infield. He doesn't strike out a lot of people, and they put the ball in play. But if they catch the ball, they got a shot. If not, it's going to be a lot of traffic on the bases. I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right behind.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
What?
Standing in, Aaron Luke. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping into the box, Sean Tejada. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Stepping in, Greg Klava. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. In now, Robbie McGraw.
Aaron, your shoes on
starting
time.
lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Brito backs up and
Your
takes care of
Jordans
it.
are
2
on
away.
time. Your Jordans are on time.
Digging in to try it again, Edgar Benitez. Over 1 for him here in this one. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Saul has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. Digging in for his second at-bat, Terrence Gore comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah.
Ready for another chance?
No.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
You want me to call a doctor?
The 1-0 delivery. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Hey, one thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He froze him on the fastball there. Al Dubois goes down.
¿Qué pasó?
Into the
What did you
windup
say?
and the pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Vila is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Leroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Hold on.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A big pass at a slider that gets past him. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Misses. Ball 2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blackwell is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Do you think I'm ever gonna get the gold?
So coming to the plate,
Platinum.
Catcher, Aaron Luke.
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
A minion chaos?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
So you're saying you want me to destroy
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Another one sent foul.
Yes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So a strong start, riding in once again, Greg Klaba will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah.
Grounded back up the middle. Brito ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Edgar Benitez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is
here comes a strikeout.
The pitcher is pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So another good inning for him on
All right. See ya.
Ready for another shot now. Terrence Gore.
See you later.
And get something started in the home half of the 7th.
8 hours?
And this
All
is
right.
popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
See?
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready once again, Jason Milligan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Hit on the ground, but foul.
Hey, let's roll 2 right here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now at the plate, Aaron Luke, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. In there, 1-2 now.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
All right, I got out of
no
it.
runs on it. Stepping into the box, Sean Tejada, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Chang-Ho Park enters the ball game to replace the starter in Sunday.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Jose Freeman earns his 8th victory of the season. Dino Montes wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 1 run, 8 hits, with 1 error. They left 16 men on base. For the Naturals, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thanks for
Entering a series against the current division leader, this skipper incites his team to gear it up.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Springfield Cardinals. Ready now, Ken Milano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Of all weather,
Chop foul over
why does it have to rain?
HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think,
ouch, that one hit him.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. The second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. At the plate, Josh Wendell. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, I was looking through their stats, their team stats, and they're towards the bottom of the league in doubles. And what that's telling me is this is not a club that's going to hit a lot of extra base hits. They're going to string together hits. A single, another single.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Culberson. He went deep in the contest last night. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Backhanded. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Stepping into the box, Sean Bell comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
1-1.
Wells.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working on the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, do you have a
PS4?
After that fastball, nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Into the box now, Jose Freeman. 9-1-2 due up. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you'll get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Digging in to try it again. Robbie Chacon, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part.
Now to the plate, Bucky Subcheck. He'll look to
What
get
did I
something going
do?
here in this scoreless ball game. Just a tick behind for a strike.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ken Milano.
Right fielder.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Barehanded. He's out. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There was a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And that misses. 2-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Wendell. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Yeah, well.
You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see.
Do you have a PS4?
Pitchers duel for once.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Carmen Acosta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Acosta.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
What's your gamer tag?
Charlie Culberson.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Jose Freeman.
Pitcher. Jose.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another 0-2 coming. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul.
You want to add me to your friends list?
Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Padilla racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready for another shot now. Robbie Chacon, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The offering, grounded to third. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Settling in now, Sean Bell, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Swing and a little tapper. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Striding into the box, Andres Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Grounded, foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Lott moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Ivan Macias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
What else? Do you want to add me?
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in once again, Ken Milano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Ready once again, Tomas Padilla. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, the conditions are getting tougher. The rain is intensifying right now. So doing the little things right now really become important.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Josh Wendell is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Chacon going back at the track. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, it just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
No hits to this point. Hit to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Charlie Culberson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. They think they can catch up to that ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
I know it's sad, but I tried. Look.